Hello and welcome everyone. We are back in Assassin's Creed.
When you have been exposed, killing some of your pursuers will make it easier to escape.
Trying to remember my controls. Nope. Trying to remember where we left off, because I don't really remember. I think we just killed... I think we were just in Acre, in the middle district, taking out the... basically the commander of the garrison. And so we need to go to the poor district here in Jerusalem. I forget what this guy did that what we're going after, but doing the same thing I did last time, which is just gonna, or what I did the last stream, which is just gonna be me going through, blasting through as much as I can. We're just gonna do viewpoints, and then the investigations that we need to complete in order to complete the game. We're not gonna do all the, we're not gonna worry about doing all the side stuff, getting all of the, well, that's not very, to climb very far. Not worried about grabbing all the, what are they called? All the citizens in trouble, finding all the flags, all that stuff. We're not going to do any of that. I mean, the saving citizens does help us. Oh, there's only 6 viewpoints? Even better.
Is he running from somebody? Die, thief!
Now, if we run across some of these, and it's very clearly like scholars who are the citizens I need to save, I'll probably help them because they'll usually, they show you where other scholars are.
That city is ours, has always been ours, and it is our duty to defend it until death. The Crusaders must be destroyed.
I should have climbed up right there. I tried to do it, but it was acting wonky.
Curse the Christian king and his army of infidels. They go against the will of God and must be made to pay. Everywhere they ride, they leave only suffering in their wake. They say it is a crusade. A crusade for what? Ignorance? Violence? Madness? We must resist. We must fight them in any way we can. Now comes the English king and his infidel army. They leave horrors in their wake. Saladin rides to meet him, that these barbarous acts might be avenged. Pray that God, glorious and exalted is he, finds favor with us, that he may grant us victory.
Goodness gracious. Alright. So I need some caffeine. I got a little bit of a headache. What's up, guys? How's it going? I'm assuming that you're not going to let me through there. Excuse me, lady. So I'm just going to do this. I hear the viewpoint. I guess it's over here, right? Yeah.
Turn back now.
I need you to chill out just a second. Just long enough for me to hit this button. He's about to start shooting me with arrows. He's already shooting arrows at me. I'm leaving. Ow. Okay, that was weird.
He's gone.
That was just strange. He was ready for me. I don't think anybody else saw me. Ooh, there's a Templar up there. What's up, dude? Could you assassinate him, please? What are you doing? Oops, hit the wrong button. Oh, well, he forgot where I was real fast. And here comes some other guy. Alright, he's down. Come on. That Templar's still just running around back there. Okay. Flopping around. He's still just running around over there like a crazed maniac. He just can't make the jump for whatever reason. Got him. That was a whole thing, and it happened real fast. Wasn't prepared for any of it. Oh, what's up, lady?
Thank you. I'll find a way to repay the
I accidentally saved you somehow.
Is here to save the land, and thousands of lives are lost in How about you turn around and go away? A tragedy.
I'm going away. Don't worry.
This is an honor to die in service to God, fighting for what we believe in. There is no greater glory than this. What is it? I stand before you to deliver a warning.
Well.
Should Richard take Jaffa, there will be no stopping him. He will march on Jerusalem next.
I was just desperately trying to snatch some throwing knives from that guy's pocket. Who's telling me I can't be up here? Not him, that's for sure. Not anymore, if it was. It's that guy up there, I'm sure.
Praise be Salahadin. He has found the strength to stand in defense of our great civilization. Make no mistake, it is our very existence we are fighting for.
Okay, we'll make the climb up here. The next one is there. Only have 2 more viewpoints. Oh, through the world. That's a good one. It's just...
When you are exposed, tackle people who are in your way to maintain momentum, and utilize your sprint ability when the path is clear.
Wish I could cut that mat off of you, bud. That leaves. I don't want to leave. Don't do that. That goes outside of the area, which I can't do. There we go. That's normally how easily I do it.
Please, sir, have any money? Now, why would you do it?
Like I said, after I finish Assassin's Creed, I'm probably gonna do Valheim. I'm playing that right now, just for funsies. I'm enjoying it.
Can't you spare something? I'm poor and hungry. Someone...
At least it's not that same woman.
I'm poor and sick and hungry.
Don't mind me. I'm just climbing this building. There we go.
You shouldn't be here. Be gone.
Don't mind me. Don't shoot arrows at me yet. Let me just synchronize first. What's up, Eagle?
For you to be here. Leave now, or I make you.
I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
Well, you...
Just that archer was chasing me, I guess. I don't even think he was actively chasing me.
Now, why would you be in such a rush?
Come no further.
There you go. Thanks. Thanks for that sweet mantle there, Altair. Okay. It's the last one, and then I'm going to start doing the investigations. Oh, what's up? Hello. Alright, so let's see. Our nearest one, we can do the pickpocket. Let's start at the Informer Escort. Ugh, I hate those. We'll do pickpocket, and then Informer Assassination, Interrogation, Archer, and Eavesdropping. Or, you know what? No. We'll start here. We'll do this, and then go back to the Bureau. No, we'll do it backwards. That way, yeah, that's what we're going to do. There's a method to my madness, I promise.
You ever seen someone do that before?
Where is my contact? Don't shove me.
You again, Grandmaster. Safety and peace. I'm so glad to see you. In these troubled times, they ask me to prove myself. But I feel so inadequate when I compare myself to you. I must kill 2 of Mujduddin's men without a fight. Could you show me the way? I would be forever grateful, and share a very interesting story with you.
Alright, where's my targets?
That will cost you your life.
Stop it, please! Could you spare a few...
You are. What is this? Watch yourself.
You shouldn't be running like that.
Uh-oh. I didn't realize there was a guy right in front of me.
Get him! There he is!
Can you please go? Can you please go?
I'm running! You cannot escape!
Nope.
I will catch you! Pay for your sin! He won't get away!
Oh, of course. Let's try that again.
He just disappeared. Him here.
I think there's like 34 Templar flags in Aker. There's...
You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life!
I'm glad they don't make you go through the whole explanation again. 'Cause that would have been annoying. Ow, quit shoving! Let me stab this guy before he gets right up next to the rest of the guards. That was my problem last time. Didn't realize there was a guard 3 feet from him.
I beg of you, just a few coins, please.
You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you
You are the best the clan has ever seen. Here is my story, Master. I was cleaning the temple steps. I overheard 2 scholars praising how easy it was for them to pass the soldiers guarding the entrance of the execution plaza. If you time your entry properly, they could provide a nice distraction for the guards. But I am sure that with your wisdom, you knew that already.
I did know that already. That was a thing.
Insidious than one who turns his back on the law. For the law was given to us by God. Glorious and exalted is he. To defy it is to disrespect him. And there is no greater evil than this. Majduddin understands. He works to cast out the wicked among us, that we may live righteous lives. There is no harm in naming them. Those among you who defy the law. We are nothing without our faith, without its rules and its direction. To defy it is to defy the one who leads us. Such behavior cannot be allowed.
I worked at GameStop when Assassin's Creed 2 came out. I actually got an Assassin's Creed 2 hoodie. It had the little hood with the little, just the littlest bit of that bill that you see on Altair's hood. I was just to wait until you get to secluded areas, but sometimes there aren't any really secluded areas that they go to. It's like, well, is this secluded enough? What is this? That dude's pants are freaking out. Sorry, I'm not that close to you. Don't worry about me. definitely not following you. I'm guessing, you know, the guards won't do anything to me.
If I were you, I'd go.
Enough! I still breathe, so you must desire more than just my life. What is it?
You know Majd-ud-Din well?
Better than most.
He seems a bit too righteous. Is the law really so important to him?
What do you think?
I think he hides something, and I think you'll tell me what it is.
It's a veil. All of it. Men like me, we are meant to scare them, fill the people with fear. The ones he kills, not criminals, but dangerous all the same.
Dangerous to who?
His plans. Their plans. Yes, he speaks of others. Those he works with. Works for, perhaps. I am uncertain. They need the city, though. Controlling it is important to them.
Why?
You'll have to ask him yourself. Attend one of his executions. It's when he's most talkative, addressing the crowd, hands covered in blood.
Then we are done.
Stab. I'm just gonna sit back and watch you bleed to death. For some reason, Altair totally digs that. Pardon me. Excuse me, gentlemen. Sorry. Smashed into somebody and they were not happy. Ooh, you missed! Swing and a miss!
I found him! He's here!
Interesting, I got in a sword fight over here earlier. Here you go, vigilantes. Scatter. Like, they're all staring at me.
Damned archers. We are to launch an assault against one of Majd-ud-Din's lieutenants. But we cannot do anything until the rooftops have been cleared. And I have no men to spare. Would you be willing to help? Just make sure they do not see you coming, or we will have to begin again.
Now comes the English king and his infidel army. They leave horrors in their wake. Saladin rides to meet him, that these barbarous acts might be avenged.
Wow. I didn't expect him to be that aware.
I will catch you! Out of the way! An idiot will see you! Let him get away!
I was hoping maybe that would work. It's not going nearly as quickly as I'd hoped.
You seem to be in a rush.
He's going to run into someone. Curse the Christian king and his army of infidels! What's going on? What's he running from? And must be made to pay! Everywhere they ride, they see only suffering in their wake. They say it is a crusade.
Let's take that guy down myself. He's not even on the list. He's just there.
Filthy heretic! Here! He's over here! I'll keep you safe, brother. You'll never get away!
Please don't kill me! Help! Help!
I didn't even get close enough to use knives.
Please, go. He's going to hurt someone.
Let's try again. Didn't mean to do it. It was an accident.
To die in service to God, fighting for what we believe in. There is no greater glory.
I didn't even mean to do that.
I stand before you to deliver a warning. Should Richard take Joppa, there will be no stopping him. He will march on Jerusalem next. We must end this before it has
Alright, turn your back to me.
That city is ours.
Altair's got some
Always
upper body
been ours.
strength.
And it is
No,
our
no, no, no,
duty
no.
to defend it until death. The Crusaders must be destroyed. Stop this man!
Oh yeah, that was a real stealth assassination. I definitely didn't just fling his body into the street where literally anyone could see it.
Kill him!
There's nobody else around? Okay, good. Oh, he's over there. He'll spot me before I get close enough if I try to climb up there. Didn't grab anything.
So comes the English king and his infidel army.
Ah, finally.
They leave horrors in their wake. Saladin rides to meet him, that these barbarous acts might be avenged. Pray that God, glorious and exalted is he, finds favor with us. That he may
I'm starting to understand why Al-Mualim favors you. I assume you have been sent to deal with Majd-ud-Din, yes? Then it might help you to know
Clearly.
that he enjoys lecturing his prisoners before executing them. While doing so, he turns his back to the crowd. It would be the perfect moment for you to strike. Now, I must attend to my men. We have our own targets to deal with.
Eavesdropping? Your investigation is complete. Return to the Bureau.
I beg of you.
Nope.
I beg of you, just a few coins, please. Someone should stop him before he hurts himself.
Okay. Up here, across here. Oh, hello. Jerusalem Cross. Go to sleep. Okay, I can't sit on a nearby bench. Up! There's a Templar too. You know what? May as well go whole hog. What's up, dude? That scholar's just meandering around back there. Come on. It's not going as well as it normally does. Just dodge or counter or do something? Come on, I'm pressing all the buttons, but nothing's happening. Would you not stand in the middle of our sword fight there, bud? Thanks. Are my bench folks back? They are.
I am sorry, Ahmad. They came without warning.
My son? They have my son? What is to be done with him?
We did everything we could.
What is to be done with him?
He's to be executed. Today.
No, I won't allow it.
But what can we do? Majduddin will hear no appeals. He says there can be no barter with God's will.
This is not God's will, but madness. I'll go to him myself. Where is he?
He will attend the execution. Perform it even. He enjoys the act. Truly evil man.
We have no time to lose then. Let's go.
An execution today, you say? Well, we can deal with that. Uh-oh. Whoops. Can you climb a little faster than that? Thanks. Didn't work? Uh-oh. Sorry, scholars. Didn't mean to do it. There was nobody behind me that I could see. I could see them, but they weren't looking at me. They all had their backs to me. Jesus.
We must push back.
Come on, guys. Listen, I've had enough of this. And I know you have. Because several of you have had my sword through your guts already. Alright, they're dealt with. Back to my pickpocket. Say I've had enough of this today. Who's next? I just keep adding more dudes to the fray. How many city guards can there be? Eventually your city runs out of guards. I've seen it happen before. Are you kidding me? Well, and this is why having a bunch of citizens you saved hanging around is never a bad thing. Because it gives you more places to hide or vigilantes to grab and stop the guards. I can't even get close to these events that I've got to do. I mean, it doesn't help them full tilt sprinting through everything, running across rooftops and anything else I can just climb on. They really don't like you climbing.
I'll have your head. You'll never get away.
Did you see the order? He wants us to repair a stage for another execution today.
It's the one at the western edge of Solomon's Temple. I was on my way just now.
So much death.
Worried that our true leader might return and bring a measure of justice to this city.
Yes, and not this mockery Majd-Addin parades before us.
How? How does something like this happen?
Everyone appointed in Salah ad-Din's stead is met with an untimely end. And now the position falls to him. He, who was once nothing more than the Emir's scribe.
How convenient. It would not surprise me to learn he was behind these accidents.
Shh! If the guards hear us, we'll be taken for treason. Executed on the very platform we have to repair. Come, let us return to work.
Oh dear. What did he do? What did he do? Someone should stop him before he hurts himself.
Make room.
As long as there's nobody here.
Are you a friend of mine? No? So get away.
Quick, 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 before he gets through the guards. Ooh, that was close. Last one. Escort.
Die, thief!
Why are you doing this? What have I done with that?
You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life!
I wonder if you can change my phone.
I'll tell you. I meant to meet a contact nearby, but the guards seem to have it in for me. Every time I leave here, I'm attacked and forced to flee. I'm simply not the fighter I once was. Would you be willing to see me safely to my destination?
Infidel! Move! Why won't anyone stop me? Spare me! Spare me! You will die here!
You're all good. Don't worry. So many people running and screaming. Oh, those bodies don't look good.
Oh, terrible.
Terrible. What could have happened? Just terrible. Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me.
Someone else.
Who did this? They leave horrors in their wake. Saladin rides to meet him. That he's barbarous and quite the oven. Die, Infidel! Glorious and exalted is
You gonna run away from me? Yeah, get out of here.
the fires of war consume the land, and thousands of lives are lost in its defense. God damn you! Leave me alone!
Keep going. Keep on keeping on. Don't worry, there's nobody here to bother us. Nobody's gonna bother us until we get... Nope, nope, they bothered us. Oh! I don't know what that was, but he... Well, I don't know what's happening there either. I'm never prepared for power attack.
Good. I should be safe here. They won't dare spill blood in front of a holy place. In the chaos, I managed to grab this from one of the guards. Perhaps it'll be of use to you.
To the bureau.
What's this? So we've murdered your boss. Do I look like a merchant? No. So go away. I stand before you to deliver a warning.
To the bureau.
How reckless can one be? What a fool.
All I ask is...
Oh! Where's a bench? Here it is. See, if these guards were smart, they would have noticed that there's only ever 2 people sitting on a bench, unless they're chasing me.
news, novice.
I am not a novice.
A man's skill is defined by his actions, not the markings on his robe.
We can trade barbs or do Al-Muallim's work. It's your decision.
Then be out with it.
Al-Muallim has asked that Majd-ud-Din be slain. He is to hold a public execution not far from here. It's sure to be well guarded, but nothing I can't handle. I know what to do.
And that is why you remain a novice in my eyes. You cannot know anything, only suspect. You must expect to be wrong, to have overlooked something. Anticipate, Altair. How many times must I remind you of this?
Are we done?
Not quite. There is one more thing. One of the men to be executed is a brother. One of us. Al-Mulim wishes for him to be saved. Do not worry about the actual rescue. My men will take care of that. But you must ensure Majd-ud-Din does not take his life. Don't foul this, Altair. Time is of the essence.
Fast forwarding memory.
I love in old games when they're using like precision tools. Like he's using that compass, and clearly he's not measuring anything because his hand is moving like this across the piece of paper. Oh, he's barely even in the poor district or middle district or whatever it is.
Come no further.
Over here! Kill him! You're mine!
I can't fight this man. Now he doesn't exist.
Demand silence! People of Jerusalem, hear me well. I stand here today to deliver a warning. There are malcontents among you. They sow the seeds of discontent, hoping to lead you astray. Tell me, is this what you desire? To be mired in deceit and sin? To live your lives in fear? Then you wish to take action? Your devotion pleases me. This evil must be purged. Only then can we hope to be redeemed.
This is not justice! And all of you stand idle, complicit in this crime.
Curse you all! See how the evil of one man spreads to corrupt others? They sought to instill fear and doubt within you, but I will keep you safe. Hear now are poor, filled with sin. The harlot, the thief, the gambler, the heretic. Let God's judgment be brought down upon them all! Temptress, succubus, whore. She goes by many names, but her sin remains the same. She turned her back on the teachings, defiled her body to advance her station. Each man she touched, forever stained.
This man speaks lies. I am here today not because I lay down with other men, for I did not. He means to murder me because I would not lie down with him.
Even now, offered redemption, she continues.
Boom!
Your work here is finished.
I didn't think I'd catch him like that.
No, it had only just begun.
Tell me, what's your part in all of this? Do you intend to defend yourself as the others have and explain away your evil deeds?
The Brotherhood wanted the city. I wanted power. There was an opportunity.
An opportunity to murder innocents.
Not so innocent. Dissident voices cut deep as steel. They disrupt order. In this, I do agree with the Brotherhood.
You'd kill people simply for believing differently than you.
Of course not. I killed them because I could. Because it was fun. Do you know what it feels like to determine another man's fate? And did you see the way the people cheered? The way they feared me? I was like a god. You'd have done the same if you could. Such power.
Once perhaps. But then I learned what becomes of those who lift themselves above others.
And what is that?
Here, let me show you.
I didn't think I was gonna do it so perfectly. Okay, I'm not sure what happened there. Climb, Altair. Climb faster than this. Run towards the Assassin Bureau, but don't go to it. Go, Vigilantes! Protect me! Benchman! Oh, come on, what is this? Sit down, thank you. There's the Bureau right in front of me.
Strong like Salahadin, and take up arms against our enemies in whatever way you can.
That worked out great.
South comes the English king and his infidel army.
Alright, guards, I need y'all to move on.
Horrors in their wake. Salahadin rides to meet him, that these barbarous acts might be avenged. Pray that God, glorious and exalted is he, finds favor with us, that he may grant us victory. South comes the English king and his infidel army.
Jerusalem needs a new ruler.
So I have heard.
What's this? No words of wisdom for me? Surely I have failed in some spectacular fashion.
You performed as an assassin should. No more, no less. That you expect praise for merely doing as told, however, troubles me.
Nichols is laying next to me.
It seems everything I do troubles you.
Reflect on that. But do so on your way back to Masyaf. Your work here is done.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
I think that was all 3 in this block. Yeah, this was the last one. So I've got 2 assassinations? I don't remember if they kick me back to Masyaf. No. Yeah, they throw you out of the Animus first.
We done already?
Get up.
Whatever you say, Doc.
I'm ending the session. No, I'll be right there. You're sure about this? Yes. No. Everything's Denver. I don't see how he could... Of course. I understand. You're in a lot of trouble, Mr. Miles.
What's his problem?
They're coming for you.
Who's coming for me?
Assassins.
Hey, I had nothing to do with this.
Sounds like they're mounting some kind of rescue attempt. Guess you're more important than you realized.
Man, things just keep getting weirder and weirder around here.
It was bound to happen.
What do you mean?
That little fight your ancestor started during the Third Crusade, it never ended. You're being held by Templars.
Vidic's a Templar?
There's no way you could have known. They hide it so well. But to answer your question, Vidic works for them. We all do. Abstergo is their company.
I thought Templars were old dudes with funny hats who sat around drinking beer and plotting world domination with, like, the lizard people.
No. Except the part about world domination, I guess. Look, Desmond, it's complicated.
Relax.
Half the stuff they say about the Templars comes from crazy tinfoil hat-wearing nut jobs. The other half is misinformation intentionally produced by the Templars themselves.
But they are the bad guys, right?
If there's one thing I've learned since I started working here, it's that there's no such thing. It's all so relative. I guess the best way to explain it is, what they want is good. But the way they're going about it, it's bad. Really bad.
What are they trying to do? Lucy.
Yes.
Miss Stillman, I need to speak with you. Get up here, now!
On my way, Doctor. I'm sorry, Desmond. I have to go. You should turn in for the night.
Nichols.
The answers to all of your questions are right in front of you. You just have to know where to look.
I think I have to...
Please, Desmond. I'm gonna get in trouble if I don't leave. And I can't leave until you're in your room.
I see you, Nichols. Looking all weird. You know, there's like 600 cameras in here. And I can just sit down and check this stuff out, and nobody says a word about it. Alright, bye, Nichols. don't think I can mess with anything else. I think that's all I can do. Just a bunch of server racks and crap like that. Unless there's something in my room that's... Camera's gonna nope, didn't do the camera swap. Door just opens this time without Vidic. Check one thing, hold on. Tabitha's watching something that's a little loud. There we go. And sometimes when I tab out to check stuff, it acts a little wonky, so I gotta
this morning,
fiddle
Doc.
with it.
Get in the Animus.
Vidic's excited. He's having a good day.
Whenever.
Ladders are a socially acceptable way to reach a rooftop. Climbing on buildings, however, is not.
I trust you're well rested? Ready for your remaining trials?
I am, but I'd speak with you first. I have questions.
Ask them. I'll do my best to answer.
The merchant king of Damas murdered the nobles who ruled his city. Majd ad-Din in Jerusalem used fear to force his people into submission. I suspect William meant to murder Richard and hold Akka with his troops. These men were meant to aid their leaders. Instead, they chose to betray them. What I do not understand is why.
Is the answer not obvious? The Templars desire control. Each man, as you've noted, wanted to claim their cities in the Templar name, that the Templars themselves might rule the Holy Land, and eventually beyond. But they cannot succeed in their mission.
Why is that?
Their plans depend upon the Templar treasure, the Peace of Eden. But we hold it now, and they cannot hope to achieve their goals without it.
What is this treasure?
It is temptation.
It's just a piece of silver.
Look at it.
What am I supposed to see?
This piece of silver cast out Adam and Eve. It turned staves into snakes, parted and closed the Red Sea. Eris used it to start the Trojan War, and with it a poor carpenter turned water into wine.
It seems rather plain for all the power you claim it has. How does it work?
He who holds it commands the hearts and minds of whoever looks upon it. Whoever tastes of it, as they say.
Then Gagne's men?
An experiment. Herbs used to simulate its effects, to be ready for when they held it.
Talel supplied them. Tamir equipped them. They were preparing for something. But what?
War.
And the others, the men who ruled the cities, they meant to gather up their people, make them like Gagne's men.
The perfect citizens, the perfect soldiers, a perfect world.
Robert de Sable must never have this back.
So long as he and his brothers live, they will try.
Then they must be destroyed.
Which is what I've had you doing. There are 2 more Templars who require your attention. One in Akka, known as Sibran. One in Damas, called Jubair. Visit with the Bureau leaders. They'll instruct you further.
As you wish.
Be quick about it. No doubt Robert de Sable is made nervous by our continued success. His remaining followers will do their best to expose you. They know you come, the man in the white hood. They'll be looking for you.
They won't find me. I'm but a blade in the crowd.
Here, my gift to you, in gratitude for the good work you've done.
new sword. Defense break. That's a handy one.
Has he gone mad? He's going to cause trouble.
God save him. He's gone mad.
What?
Yeah.
Nope, I'm not gonna worry about it. I'll have plenty of opportunity. Let's go here.
When you have been exposed to the guards, break their line of sight and try to hide from them. Stay hidden until you are anonymous again.
Nichols. He's just next to me making biscuits on the floor, yelling. Just being a weirdo. It's alright. I'm used to him doing that now. Ow.
Je te ferai trancher la main. Voleur, tu paieras cher pour tes crimes. Maudit voleur, je te ferai trancher la main.
Is that my first one? I think it is. Oh, that's gonna hurt. That hurt a lot. What's up, guys?
Il n'a pas pu quitter la ville, alors restez aux aguets.
Nope.
Je parie qu'il nous observe en ce moment.
This looks like I gotta do it like this. Climb up here, turn back around, run, grab the wall. There it is. Don't go that way. Go here. There we go.
Prévenez-moi si vous l'avez.
Only 9 viewpoints here. Not gonna complain about that.
So ich dich wiedersehe, bist du ein toter Mann.
Should be able to get through a whole other assassination here.
Elender Dieb, du wirst
Say I
sterben.
need to. I want to play more Valheim tonight, but I also need to do video editing from my Sunday stream. Do my editing and then post that stuff tonight, if possible, on my YouTube channel. And if I can't do it tonight and post them tomorrow at some point, I'll be real busy tomorrow. So I need to do it and get it over with before I forget to do it.
You're tired of never finding anything useful at those other merchant stores? This won't happen here. Come, have a look. You won't be disappointed. Is he running from someone? You better not cause any trouble.
Oof. landed on the pillar, and then fell right in the
You can
ocean.
create diversions with dead bodies. Soldiers will leave their posts to investigate.
You want it? I have it. Now, wouldn't it be funny if he hurt himself?
Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Excuse me, pardon me.
You're somewhere you shouldn't be. Leave before you get hurt. This place is restricted.
Show you restricted. Okay. That's weird. I love watching the bodies flop around. Let's watch the replay.
Show yourself.
I have to shimmy around because there's no way up. I'm getting real sick of hearing that bleeping. Here's the port. It's weird.
Ah, hell. I don't know where he went. Come no further. Hey!
That was going to end before it started. Watch out for the drunk guy. Up! Whoops. Just trying to get back to shore.
Exposed, use sharp turns.
Oh, back up here. Great. Excellent. Excuse me, pardon me.
Is now under the jurisdiction of Master Sibran, exalted leader of the Knights Teutonic.
I thought the Teutonic Knights were in this game too. That's a Templar.
Einer verbieten bin die Rache Gottes, stellt dich deinem göttlichen Urteil. Ship deeds must be presented to the court of the chain by midday tomorrow. No exceptions, no delay. By order of Sibran, all knights and vessels must be turned over to the Teutonic order. Clear out your cargo.
Ship deeds must be presented to the court of the chain by midday tomorrow. No exceptions. No delay.
Is that the only way? That's the only way in. Is that front way? Excuse me. Pardon me. Give the gentle push. Because I knew the Hospitalers, the Knights Hospitaller, the Knights Templar. I knew they were in here. And I could have sworn the Knights Teutonic were here too, and it appears I am correct. They are indeed. I'm just sort of rambling on at this point. I apologize. I'm just gonna sprint past all you guys. Don't worry about me. Nope, I said don't worry about me. You're doing the exact opposite. I'll never think to look in the first hiding place at the top of the ladder.
Va au diable. Tu finiras bien par revenir.
Be turned over to the Teutonic order. Complaints and concerns must be presented to
really surprised me.
You have to get away from me, lady.
I'm poor and sick and hungry.
She's real annoying.
I will make her come in. He found the fire.
Oops.
Ton âme brûlera en enfer. You'll be dead soon. Tu ne peux pas m'échapper. Tu me fais perdre mon temps.
I can't see what's happening. I think that you can only do... I'm not certain. I was gonna say, I think you can... the next time I go to Masyaf, I'm gonna have to do the stupid... tutorial, because I don't remember how to do a defense break. Nope, can't climb you. I'll skip that.
What have I done wrong? Tell me.
So we've a murderer nearby. Your life ends now! Get him! Keep up with him!
Whoops. They're all getting more and more aware.
Fine then, stay hidden, craven bastard.
No. Don't accidentally jump in that bale of hay. Or cart of hay, or whichever one it is. Stay away from the hay. We're not going there yet. I don't see... I almost said a sniper. I don't see a, Can you... What are you doing? Climb! Jeez. I was gonna stab him, but I was right next to some other guards. They would have noticed.
Leave this place.
Ooh, that's gonna be bad. Go ahead and mark our next one, which is pretty close. We'll do our investigations and then move on.
Why is he doing that?
Any bowmen? Archers? There's one. Not for long. What's up, dude? See ya.
Filthy assassin, die!
God, I blasted that target. I'm thinking about it still. It's like, I don't know. That guy's pretty close. I'm having trouble making the assassinations work from a distance like that. And I just full tilt sprinted, jumped, and hit assassinate, and it worked. Landed right on top of him.
Diebstahl wird mit dem Tode bestraft.
Please, you're hurting me.
Alright, I stepped on that lady's head climbing up here.
Tu paieras cher pour tes crimes.
That hurts. Stop it, please.
He must not be of sound mind.
A few coins, all I ask for is but a few coins. I need money.
Leave this place.
Why are you doing this? Help! I need help! Please! Anyone!
Still love the archers are like, what's that man doing? It's a dude charging you. Like, must be nothing. But wait, you can't be up here. There we go. Oof. It should be the same. Shoot me a text with your Steam username and I'll send you a friend request, Anthony. It should still be Raging Fire 08 is what mine should be. That's my username for just about everything, unless it's taken. Where it's up here. Aha. Oop. Nope. No, 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 no. Grab the wall, please. Or just break your legs. That works too. Come on.
Prévenez-moi si vous l'apercevez.
This archer's gonna see me. Don't worry, I won't be here for long.
You have no business here. Leave.
Just don't start shooting at me until after I synchronize, please. Thank you. Alright. Where to start? The bureau's here, so that should be the last one that I do. So let's start here with the pickpocket, and we'll work our way back down. That's what we'll do. Watch it, drunkie.
You tell him I said no. I won't have you damn soldiers poking about in my business.
Listen here, old man.
No, you listen to me. This is my property, not his. I don't care if Christ himself put the man in charge.
He isn't asking. It's in order.
That's rich. The man couldn't order his way out of a burlap sack. I've seen the mess he's made of the docks. I won't let him ruin mine.
Just read the letter. You'll see his terms are quite generous.
I grow tired of this. Look, I'll consider what he has to offer, but I doubt it'll change my mind. Now go on, get out of here.
He couldn't order his way out of a burlap sack. Ow. Informer escort. Ugh. Does it still? Oh, hold on. Oh, it does still work. I was wondering if Shift Tab worked, so I could check to see if I'd gotten anything.
Oh my.
A few coins, all I ask for. A few coins.
You! Yes, you! I recognize those robes. Stay your blade, I mean you no harm. It's your help I need. I've crossed a man, and now he seeks my life. The details are unimportant, just know that he deserved it. See me safely to the city gates, and I'll make it worth your while.
Drunk guy can shove from 12 feet away. I bet these 3 yards are gonna come charging at us. Yep.
You'll die for that. I'll get you. Get out of the way. That's supposed to be afraid of you.
Oops.
How did you do that?
I blocked and then I countered.
Heathen! This is where you die!
Okay, I appear to have scared everyone off. Cool. No worries. I was actually going to tell you earlier today, but I got too busy, that I was going to probably pick up Phasmophobia this weekend, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to play it. Like, I don't know when I'm going to be able to do anything, because tomorrow I got to get up early. We've got to go to marriage counseling, because we have to do marriage counseling for 6 months before we can get married at our church. And then we've got to go to the grocery store, and then we have to go to a special vigil mass, which is just a mass on Saturday night. But the reason we're going to do that is they're doing a special... They're going to be doing a special service where they'll sort of say to all of us, or say to the congregation, yeah, they're going to say to the congregation that we're looking to get married, along with any other couples going through the process. Can you move, lady? I've got to talk to this man. I'm trying to talk to Anthony, and I need to see what this guy's got going on. I'm gonna stab you if you don't stop, lady.
Excellent. I should be safe now.
Anyway.
Ah, yes. The reward I promised. Here you are.
We're going to the vigil mass, but we have to be there 15 minutes early.
It will do the same for you.
Because it's that, or go in to the 8 a.m. mass on Sunday, and we're just not doing that. Church is like 20 minutes away. we go in Greensboro, and we live in High Point, so it's not super close. We got like 3 other things we got to do on top of all that. Oh, and I forgot, I'm also covering Mike's on-call.
His paranoia knows no bounds.
He's doubled our shifts. No one's sleeps.
So it's gonna be busy.
Wasn't so bad till he decided to make the port his home.
He's planning something at sea. That's why he came here.
Planning what?
Yeah.
What's the meaning of this? The two of you off in a corner, whispering, plotting?
Nothing of the sort. We were only...
Only what? What secrets are you keeping?
You misunderstand.
Damned assassins, they're probably here right now, watching us. Do you find this amusing? Do you? Well, laugh while you can. Double the patrols.
Which ones?
All of them!
But we don't have the men.
Find them! Recall our knights from the field if you must.
Alright, did we... There it is, it finished. So, if you're wondering why that guy sounded a little funky, it's because the Knights Teutonic were a German order of knights, I believe. Listen, you are driving me crazy, lady. Turns out sprinting away from some dudes with swords is not good. Can you get out of my way, sir? Why is everyone standing in my way? It's driving me crazy. I know, right? I swear. At least most of the time, the, Oh, I need to talk to you. I've got people trying to stab me to death. Yep. They might call saying that their stove is spilling water everywhere, because for some reason the people in the office refuse to ask questions when they take work orders. Stop, you. Oh, that was a Templar in the mix there. We have had somebody call in complaining that there was water coming out of their stove. One lady called the other day and said that she had water coming from her fridge, but it was under her kitchen sink. And the funny thing is, the kitchen sink... I gotta do this. The kitchen sink, the cabinet, sits this far off the ground. So if it did... If the water was coming from the fridge and it did that, it flooded the entire apartment and they somehow managed to clean it up. I've had enough of you guys. Why did my sword get put away? Finally. There's my informant down there. Oh, there's a thug. I need some more throwing knives. Come here, you. Come on. Touch the pouches. Thank you. Right, only at Diamond Ridge. It's a whole thing.
Into the city, or
always
did you fight
is.
Your way in? Oh, perhaps I should be more respectful, as I myself now require your help. I spent too much time in the harbor brothel last night and insulted a Teutonic knight's wife, or so I am told. Now there is a group of them after me. Could you give me a hand or a blade? If you return before I leave the city, I will give you the benefit of my wisdom.
What happened here?
Your deed is not finished.
Don't talk to him.
Remember, I am leaving soon.
Oh, crap. That guy really took his time. He waited and gave me plenty of time to stand up before he did anything to me. Let's try this again.
Where's the one responsible for this?
He's just running away from me. These 14 corpses here really are not helping me be stealthy. In fact, they're really causing me problems.
Diebstahl wird mit dem Tode bestraft.
Why are you doing this? What have I done?
Diebstahl wird mit dem Tode bestraft.
Let go of me! I've done nothing wrong!
As long as there's not guards patrolling. That's my target right there. Alright, we're all set. Stop it. Get off the bench! Go talk to the man! Come on!
You are a lucky man. You are alive, and I am still in Akka. Here is what I have to tell you. The only thing more dangerous than a drunken sailor is one who is also angry. I know it does not seem like much, but with your wisdom, I am sure it will help.
Thanks for this huge bounty of information you have granted me, good sir. Great.
You think you can outrun me?
You think you can outrun me? Oh, where'd he go? He's gone. He's left.
I beg of you, just a few coins, please!
All docked vessels must be cleared of crew and cargo. Captains are to present themselves to a representative from the Teutonic Order for reassignment. Any attempt to maintain possession of a claimed vessel will be punished severely.
Sound is it's an airplane. Nope. Motorcycle. I remember my, I just keep reading your only at Diamond Ridge message. I remember my old property manager. She told me when she was an assistant manager way back when, she took a work order and she put it in the system, and one of the maintenance guys walked up. He saw it, picked up the work order, was like, "What is this?" Because it said water was coming out of the kitchen sprayer. And that's all it said. Water is coming out of kitchen sprayer. And the maintenance guy said, "What do they want? Soft serve ice cream?" Because water's supposed to come out of that. So she's like, ever since that moment, I realized I need to be more specific in my work orders and in the questions I ask people. Listen, can you folks get away from me? You are so irritating. This is probably about as secluded as it's gonna get.
That was unwise. You need to be taught a lesson. I'm killed.
Stop punching random dudes that have nothing to do with this interrogation. All I need to do is hit this guy a couple more times, and they'll all go away. There we go.
It's not my fault. I'm only following orders. If you want your
I'll tell you
ship
after
back,
this.
Speak with the court.
That's not what I'm after.
Then what?
Sabran's claimed near 100 ships. For what purpose?
A blockade. They're to sail for open water and establish a perimeter.
For what? Does Salah ad-Din intend to strike from sea?
No, it's not he we defend against, but ships from home. To deny Richard more troops.
Why would one of Richard's own want to see him weakened in this way?
I don't know. Ask Sabran. They're his orders. I'm just meant to carry them out. Now, please, let me go. I've told you all I know.
I'm sorry. I cannot risk you telling him I'm here.
So, if the game will give me control of myself again. This is the original Assassin's Creed, the very first one. You play as Altair, a member of the Assassins, during the Third Crusade. Which, you know, historically speaking, the Christians went to the Holy Land to try to wrest control of it from the Muslims. It's fairly historically accurate in the fact that the assassins did exist in a certain period of time, and that the Knights Hospitaller, the Knights Templar, the Knights Teutonic, and you know, a bunch of Muslim forces all clashed together in the Middle East around this time, and some of the stuff that's going on, like King Richard being in command, it's just a lot. You play as Altair, who's a member of the Assassin Order, who has been directed by the leader of the Assassins to hunt down and assassinate several men. Some of them are Europeans here for the Crusades. Some of them are here. They were here already. They're Muslims, or you know, they don't have a god, that kind of stuff. But essentially, what that boils down to is, as you go through, and at this point in the game, you have learned that, like, you've killed like 7 people, and all of your targets are tied together there's one thing tying all your targets together. You weren't sure what it was, so you talked to the leader of the Assassins. He told you they're all Templars. They're all trying to get control of the Holy Land. And so you're trying to figure out, you're sort of investigating what's happening, but it's more so they're telling you what's happening as you progress through the stages. The weird thing about this game that a lot of people don't pay a lot of attention to is most of it takes place during the Crusades here as Altair, but you play as Desmond Miles in present day. You're reliving your ancestors' memories through this machine called the Animus, and you're being held captive by some people, and they're trying to dig through your memories to find something. You don't know what it is at this point. You don't know what they're looking for. You just know that they can't jump straight to that memory. They have to go further back to stabilize the memories. And there's a whole scene at the beginning when Warren Vidic, the guy who's in charge of the Animus program, yeah, it's a whole thing. Warren Vidic, the guy in charge of the Animus program, he explains it in a way that makes a lot of sense. He says that some memories are imprinted in your DNA. And the way he describes it is, how do salmon know where to go to spawn? You know, they're born in a river and they swim out to sea until they're mature, and they swim back to the same river, and spawn there. They've always done that since time immemorial, because they don't remember themselves, but it's imprinted in their DNA. And he goes in this whole thing that makes a lot of sense, but it's probably just a bunch of crap, but it's at least believable. You know, I like it when they do it where you can sit down and go, I could see that. I don't think that's what it is, but I could see it. I always like that kind of stuff. So they go through a bunch of detail. At this point in time, I think we've killed... This is memory block 5. I think there was 1 guy in the first one, then 2, and then 3 in block 4. Yes, it is. I mean, and that's the way it is for just about all the Assassin's Creed games, up until Origins, because I played Origins, but I don't remember there being any present day stuff. They sort of ducked away from that. I didn't play Odyssey, and I didn't play Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I played 1, 2, Brotherhood, Revelations 3, 4, Black Flag, and then I played Unity, which was trash in a can, and then I played Assassin's Creed Syndicate, which was the one that takes place during the Industrial Revolution, and that one was okay. I didn't even finish it. I didn't care. Origins was pretty good. They changed up the way it was, but I didn't like Odyssey. I didn't like Origins enough to play Odyssey, and I just didn't pick up Valhalla. I wanted to play Valhalla and give it a chance, but it wasn't on Steam for a while, because they stick to Uplay. They're exclusive to Uplay for a while, and then eventually you can get them on Steam and other stuff like that. But yeah, it's all a memory.
I hear you're looking for information
Just crazy.
on Sibran. Karam's found something you'd probably find useful. Best track him down if you want it.
I must have played through Assassin's Creed 1 like 6 times. It's incredibly repetitive. There's not a ton that's special about it. There was something about it to me. I think it was, they tried to be historically accurate with it. They did a bunch of other stuff with it that I liked. I liked the puppeteer system they had. And they did so much better with Assassin's Creed 2. They made, because Altair has almost no personality. You know, he does grow, he does change a little bit. You see that some, but it's not like a huge deal. But they made a character with so much personality in Assassin's Creed 2. They ended up making 3 more games, or 2 more games with him.
Read it over. Hopefully it'll be of use.
I do. I am gonna play Assassin's Creed 2 when I'm done with this one, but I'm not gonna do it right away. I'm gonna probably play Valheim on the stream next, and then maybe something else, and then tip over to Assassin's Creed 2.
Leave, peasant, before I'm...
Throwing knives are fun. There is one that I'd never played that I wanted, because they released 2 of them at the same time. They put out Assassin's Creed Unity on the Xbox One at launch for the Xbox One, right? And then they put out Assassin's Creed Rogue at the same time, and that was Xbox 360. And the thing with that one was, I think it's in one of the Assassin's Creed games, you start out as a Templar, and they don't tell you. I don't remember which one it was. It might have been 3. I remember I was like, boom, mind blown. It was a bunch of crazy stuff. And I can't play 3 here. They might have just put it back out on Steam, but they had taken it down for a while. But Rogue, you start out as an assassin, and then you work to become a Templar, and you hunt down and destroy assassins. It was a really different turn for the series. People loved it. Unity was a big pile of hot garbage. There's some similarities there. There's a lot of mythology that's kind of molded and folded into it. Not so much at the beginning, because because Assassin's Creed 1 takes place during the Crusades. So you're in the Holy Land, you know, you're in Jerusalem and Damascus and all that kind of stuff. And Assassin's Creed 2 takes place during the Renaissance in Italy. So like you end up like meeting up with Leonardo da Vinci, and there's all sorts of stuff. A lot of history that's folded and molded into it. They talk about mythology and stuff like that. It gets crazy.
Greetings, Altair. What news?
Al-Mualim has named another. Calls himself Sabrand.
I am familiar with the man.
Would you just turn?
Newly
There we go.
appointed leader of the Knights Teutonic. He resides in the Venetian Quarter and runs Acca's port.
Yes, I've learned as much, and more.
Continue then.
Sabrand is said to be consumed by fear, driven mad by the knowledge that his death approaches. He has sealed the docks district, and now hides within waiting for his ship to arrive.
This will make things dangerous. I wonder how it is he learned of your mission.
The men I've killed, they are all connected. Al-Mualim warned me that word of my deeds has spread among them.
Be on your guard, Altair.
Okay. He's talking, but there's no audio.
Altair.
Yes, Rafiq.
I owe you an apology.
For what?
For doubting your dedication to our cause.
No, it was I who erred. I believed myself above the creed. You owe me nothing.
As you wish, my friend. Go in safety.
There's a lot of lore and stuff like that to these games too. There's
Fast forwarding
they touch on it a little more in later games. They sort of backtrack, and there were some of these games that were kind of shameless cash grabs. Really, they had a big opportunity to do a lot of interesting stuff on the PSP version. They released on the PSP Assassin's Creed. I forgot what it's called, but you played as a black female assassin in New Orleans, like in the 1800s. Actually, probably. I'm sorry, before that.
How careless can one get? You are not allowed to be here.
But they sort of. I felt like they didn't do a very good job with it because the special thing that made it different was because PSP had a touch screen. And it felt like this because you played a female. Because she was actually a member of like high society. Like she was born into nobility essentially. She had different outfits. She had her assassin outfit, she had her high society outfit, and she had a slave outfit because she was African American. She could like blend in with the slaves and get into places that other people weren't really supposed to go. And so there were like tents, and you could go dress up and change your character for the situation. It felt forced. It didn't flow. It was a different concept. I just wasn't a fan of it. They could have done so much more with it, and they just didn't. I don't like stuff like that. I can't remember what the name of that game was. There we go. It's time for me to end the stream, but I'm gonna finish this bit. I'm gonna do this assassination return to the Bureau and then call it a night. But I like this. Is he talking, or is this? I don't think I'm close enough to trigger it. There it goes. That's what happened. I wasn't close enough to trigger the event yet, so he was just waiting for me to get there.
Master Sibrand, I would never propose
No, you cannot. You die if you touch the water.
So you say, and yet no one here will vouch for you. What am I to make of this?
I live a simple life, my lord, as do all men of the cloth. It is not for us to call attention to ourselves.
Perhaps. Or perhaps they do not know you because you are not a man of God, but an assassin!
Never!
You wear the same robes.
If they cover themselves as we do, It is only to instill uncertainty and fear. You must not give in.
You calling me a coward? Challenging my authority? Are you perhaps hoping to turn my own knights against me?
No. I don't understand why you're doing this to me. I've done nothing wrong.
I don't recall accusing you of any wrongdoing, which makes your outburst rather odd. Is it the presence of guilt that compels a confession?
But I confess nothing.
Ah, defiant to the very end.
What do you mean?
William and Garnier were too confident, and they paid for this with their lives. I won't make the same mistake. If you truly are a man of God, then surely the Creator will provide for you. Let him stay my hand.
You've gone mad. Will none of you come forward to stop this? He is clearly poisoned by his own fear, compelled to see enemies where none exist.
Seems the people share my concern. What I do for Acre! Stay vigilant, men. Report any suspicious activity to the guard. I doubt we've seen the last of these assassins. Persistent bastards. Now get back to work.
We're gonna set up at the dock. I'm gonna have to get there. I'm gonna have to go in a different way. See, he's retreating back to the lighthouse, probably. Yeah, you touch the water and it kills you. Like you just flop around and then disappear under the waves. Oh no, he's retreating back to the ship. Watch it, drunkie. There's a couple of guards strewn around on the watchtowers. Most everybody else is just drunk guys. He can't see me. Don't ask me how he can't see me.
Heathen! This is where you die!
Oops, wrong key. Just do that. Goodbye. One of my favorite features is, oops, no, sorry, get out of here. Is that what was happening there when you'd see the little like, see I touched the water and it killed me because I didn't grab the side of the ship right. But whenever you saw those like flashes on the screen, if I click my mouse or press a key, it moves the camera over to a different location, and so it sort of changes the way everything is laid out. It's neat. I liked it. Oh, see, that time I just... Sometimes, when you jump, if you jump too far, it acts like there's a wall that you just sort of hit and fall. And I was trying to go a different route. Let's try this again. It's like I got stuck on those barrels. There we go. I've got a couple of clips I made where the game was just being weird. Like I had... Ooh, I caught the side that time. I killed a couple of guys and their corpses flopped around like crazy. It's happened to me. I've jumped trying to land in those, in the hay bales that are sort of eponymous with Assassin's Creed.
None of you will lift a hand in defense of your master! I'll take care of this heathen myself!
What is he doing? I'll tell you what he's doing. He's about to get stabbed. Down he goes.
Don't do this. You are afraid.
Of course I am afraid.
But you'll be safe now, held in the arms of your god.
Have my brothers taught you nothing? I know what waits for me. For all of us.
If not your god, then what?
Nothing. Nothing waits. And that is what I fear.
You don't believe.
How could I, given what I know? What I've seen? Our treasure was the proof.
Proof of what?
That this life is all we have.
Linger a while longer then, and tell me of the part you were to play.
A blockade by sea. To keep the fool kings and queens from sending reinforcements. Once we...
Conquered the Holy Land?
Freed it, you fool. From the tyranny of faith.
Freedom? You worked to overthrow cities, control men's minds, murdered any who spoke against you.
I followed my orders, believing in my cause. Same as you.
Pardon me, everyone. I'm just going to be leaving now. Don't pay any attention to the man in the white robes. Ooh, they're mad at me. Sorry, guys. It's like 15 dudes over there. Can you jump, please? Thank you. Okay, I've got to get somewhere and escape. Not there. Not there either. Let's go here. They're just going to start throwing rocks at me or shooting me with arrows. Can you... It's not... Nope, Altair. Keep going. As long as you keep moving, bud, we'll be okay. You're not moving fast enough. They're pelting you with rocks. You need to keep going. Okay. There's like 15 guys there. I need to get somewhere where I'm out of sight. They're real mad. Come on, you're almost there. Oof. I have to get to the bureau now. They spotted me again. You have to be anonymous before you can get to the bureau, so you can't have people actively chasing you. Your footing's not as sure as I remember it being. Pretty much cling to stuff like a spider monkey. As long as there's no guards around, I can make it. Oh, there's a guard there. I'm almost there. I've almost made it. There's no one there. Okay.
Altair, you've caused quite a stir.
I've done as requested. Sabran's life is ended.
So it is. So it is. You should ride for Masyaf and inform Al-Mualim of your success.
Yes. I should return and speak to him. Of this and other things.
Is everything alright, my friend? You seem distant.
It's nothing, Rafik. Just a lot on my mind.
Talk to me then. Let me help.
I need to make sense of this myself first. But thank you for the offer.
It is the men you kill, isn't it? You feel something for them.
How?
Ah, my friend. You are not meant to enjoy these grim tasks. Regret, uncertainty, sympathy. This is to be expected.
I should not fear these feelings.
You should embrace them. They are what keep you human.
What if I'm wrong? What if these men are not meant to die? What if they mean well? Misguided, perhaps, but pure in motive.
I am but a Rafiq, Altair, and such things are beyond me. Perhaps Al-Mualim can help you to make sense of it.
Yes, perhaps. Thank you, Rafiq.
It is my pleasure to have served with one as skilled as you.
I'll open his book and then I'll start messing around and it should just... Alright, maybe I needed to walk away, or it just took it longer than normal. It'll ask me if I want to fast travel to Masyaf in a second. I took care of him. Yep. We'll listen to Al-Mualim Babylon for a minute, and then we'll
Selecting the
wrap it
hidden
up.
blade during fight will allow you to quickly dispatch an enemy you've thrown to the ground.
That's way too much work. It's easier just to stab the guy twice with whatever weapon you're holding. Or if he's a Templar, stab him like 4 or 5 times.
Welcome home, child. What news?
Another of the named is put to rest.
Then it would appear your work is nearly complete, and your status restored.
A question, Master, if I may.
Ask, and I will answer.
Why these men? Jubayer and Sabrand?
Ah, don't you see? They paved the way for change. Ensure threats both old and new are not given cause to intervene.
To weaken them is to weaken our enemy. I suppose that makes sense.
Were these men to continue their work, our work would quickly be undone.
How is that? We've caused them much grief.
We strike at the arms, yes. But this is a hydra that you face, and it is quick to replace that which is severed.
Then we should lop off its head and be done with this.
Soon, soon. We are close. Only one more man stands between us and our ultimate goal.
I will return to my work. The sooner this last man dies, the sooner I might face our true enemy.
Before you go, I have a question for you.
Of course.
What is the truth?
We place faith in ourselves. We see the world the way it really is, and hope that one day all mankind might see the same.
What is the world, then?
An illusion. One which we can either submit to, as most do, or transcend.
What is it to transcend?
To recognize nothing is true and everything is permitted. That laws arise not from divinity but reason. I understand now that our creed does not command us to be free. It commands us to be wise.
Do you see now why the Templars are a threat?
Whereas we would dispel the illusion, they would use it to rule.
Yes. To reshape the world in an image more pleasing to them. That is why I sent you to steal their treasure. That is why I keep it locked away. And that is why you kill them. So long as even one survives, so too does their desire to create a new world order. Take your equipment. Seek out this last man. With his death, Robert de Sable will at last be vulnerable.
It will be done.
Safety and peace upon you, Altair.
Got a new short blade. Let go. Hurt myself a little bit. I am going to practice in the courtyard because I forgot how to do a... I forgot how to do a defense break.
Altair, it seems my students do not fully understand what it is to wield the blade. Perhaps you could show them what you know.
Defense breaks. Right after a step.
Perfect. The work of a master.
Let's see if it'll let me do it.
And that, my students,
okay, that's how you do
how
it.
we all should fight.
I was wondering about that because it doesn't give everything else. It says the command.
You must be busy. I understand.
like sprint, free run up there, gentle push, jump, eagle vision. You know, it says all that for all of them, except for the defense break.
Ladders are a socially acceptable way to reach a rooftop. Climbing on buildings, however, is not.
Alright, so now we're in the Bureau at Damascus. Our next thing is going to be... Yep, it's a really interesting loading screen. I don't know why they do it that way, but it was cool. So, the way these work, there's investigations that you do. They give you 6 of them, but you have to do 3 of them to be able to do the assassination. We need to go to the Middle District and hit all the viewpoints. There's not going to be that many here because there can't be. And all these here are safe citizens. In the middle of doing this, I decided I was done saving all the citizens because it takes too long. Just a bunch of extra crap. There's the same like 5 audio clips through the whole thing, so it's kind of irritating on the stream. Normally, I would just do all of them and just be done with it, but for the stream, I'm not doing that. So I'll be back in Assassin's Creed on Monday. I do go on call next week. So I may not be able to be on the stream as often. If something happens, I will post it on my Twitter account and on my Discord just to let you know, hey, I'm not going to be able to be on. I'm going to try to be on all my normal streams. But I'll be back in Assassin's Creed, hopefully finishing it up on Monday, 7 to 9. I'll be back streaming again on Sunday from 6 to 10. I'll be doing Sea of Thieves. They just put out some new content. Not much. They just did some tweaks and some preps. They're getting it ready for the Feast of Plenty, I think it's called. It's the Thanksgiving event. It'll last about a week. And then it's, final stuff leading up to the end of this season and then the next season. The beginning of the next season. I think Festival of Giving is what it was last year around Christmas. They'll probably do the Festival of Giving again and start Season 5 around December. That should be everything. Anthony, I will check my Discord and, accept and shoot you the Steam friend request. And I need to get Phasmophobia, because you were right. It'll be great for the stream. I'll have to play it off stream a couple of times just to get a handle on it, and see how we all sort of mesh while playing it. But it'll be cool. But I do want to thank all y'all for dropping by and checking the stream out, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.